It's your boy Gruff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today 113 part 1, boss 1, walkthrough 1, whatever you guys want to call it. And yeah, basically the original video, the mic was not working, so I'm just gonna do a recap on it, like kind of talk over what I did, like who I attacked for each stage. I generally apologize for that. I'm glad that you guys commented and I caught on to it. I'm just upset that it didn't grab the original recording, because I was actually talking about some stuff. So yeah, it sucks, but yeah, I definitely want to remake this so you guys can know what I picked for each one and everything like that, and have some type of audio. So without further ado, you guys enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel, road to 17K subs, and I gently appreciate it. So like I said, this is the aftermath. I got around 16 mil, which is nice. That's actually a really good number for the first path, the first route, part 1. So here I started off here. What I did, I'm gonna just talk about what I did for each, who I attacked for each stage here. So you guys see the layout bonus. This is the team. Let me actually show you the team that I rocked. This is who I used. EX Piccolo. I have EX Cell on the bench, and I basically just rocked. I had EX Omega just because he has an S tier bonus, so I just wanted extra points for my team, so I can get a high bonus points. And then everybody else is the same. Super Baby 2, I love Piccolo, CMZ, Perfect Cell, Green Cell. You guys get the gist. So for the first match here, what I did, I went for Almond, the guy in the green. And then after that, I kind of just went Nabana. And then I went for the EXs. And then I went Monray last, because Monray is kind of a defensive character. So he's like the tankiest character. So I'd rather deal with him last. So that was for the first one. After that, I went to the second one here. The second one, I think what I did is, I actually do not know what I did. I think I went for PyCon first, because I think he has a certain thing against PO characters. I don't know if it's movies PO or PO. I wasn't entirely sure. So I just went for PyCon first. Then after that, I went for Drip Trunks. I went for Red Piccolo. Then I went for Light Skin Piccolo. I went for Gamma 1. And then I did with Vegeta last, because Vegeta's kind of the tankiest character out of the 6 here. He gets extra health when he gets hit, so I'd rather deal with him last. So that was the order. PyCon, Drip Trunks, Red Piccolo, Light Skin Piccolo, Gamma 1. And then Super Saiyan Metal Cooler movie Vegeta. After that, I went here. This one is a pretty easy match where I fought this multiple times. So what I did here, I think the best character is, what's the name, is actually the green Trunks. Then after that, I went for the LF Green Trunks. Then I went for the free-to-play Yellow Trunks. I think he's just the second best. After that, Red Vegeta. Then after that, you want to go for these 2 EX units. And then you want to deal with Death Goku last. I believe he gets like death buffs or something like that. So you just want to take him out last. After that, I went for this stage, GT stage here. So what I did is, me personally, I just think the best overall character is the Kid Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I took him out first. I went with the free-to-play one. Then I went Pan Trunks Giru. Then after that, I went for the EX Trunks. And then I went for the Roto Dildos last, the double Roto Dildos. After that, I went here. Right, we got the Sunglasses team. So what I did, I pretty much just went after the sparking characters. I went for Nerd Han. I went for Great Salmon 1 and 2. I went for Casserole. Then after that, I went for Blue 21. I went for Master Roshi. And then I went for the EX. Is he 15? I think he's Android 15. I took him out last. I believe he gets death buffs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's for Android or if it's for everyone. So I just took him out last. After that, I went here. We playing against the Trunks, my team. So the first person I took out was Green Sweater Trunks. Then after that, I went for Trunks and TV. I went for Soda Hope Trunks. Then I went for Trunks and Mai. Then I went for Mai. Then I went for Rage Trunks. Rage Trunks is like the most defensive character out of this 6. And we actually fight this stage twice. So if you guys do fight the same, it's going to be the same pattern. But, we'll get there. But we did fight this stage twice, I believe, in this route. After going here, I decided to go with this here. It's kind of like the Broly movie, basically, in a sense. So what I went here, I went actually for Gogeta Blue. Gogeta Blue just does extra damage to PO, so I wanted to take him out. My regen is basically PO besides Piccolo, in a sense. And then after that, I went for the free-to-play Gogeta. Then I went for Green Broly. Then I went for Blue Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Then I went for EX Gogeta. Then the Goku, the Super Saiyan God Binding Goku, whatever you guys want to call it. Took him out last. Then after that, I went here. I went here just for the points wise. You guys could have went here and fought this team, but I was like, it's a 5th stage, but it's really easy. So what I did here, I took out the free to play 13. Then after that, I went for the Super Saiyan, the purple Trunks. Then I went for blue Vegeta. I went for green Goku. Then I went for Android 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Android 14. I think that's Android 14. And then Android 15 last, because I think he provides death buffs when he dies. After that, I fought the Broly's team. What I did here was I took out Ultra Broly, then I took out Red Broly, then I took out Green Broly. I took out Yellow Broly here, then the EX one, and then I took out the Blue Sparkle one last. Yeah, it wasn't a hard match. It's 5th stage too, so I feel like this was pretty easy. You guys could have went this route and go with the Ginyu setup. You guys could do that, but I just feel like, hey, if these are easy fights for me, I'm going to take this route. Then after that, we faced the Cooler team. So after that, I went with red LF Cooler, blue Metal Cooler. Then after that, I went with green free-to-play Final Form Cooler. Then I went with EX Yellow Metal Cooler, then the green regular Sparking Metal Cooler, and then the EX Blue Cooler. Just because he's, I don't think he's that much of a threat. So we took him out. After that, we went with this team again. We fought them, like I said. So going with Gogeta Blue because he does extra damage to PO for my team. So I took him out first. Then I went with the free-to-play Gogeta, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Then after that, I went with Broly, transforming Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan God Vegeta, EX Gogeta. I said Vegeta, my bad. Super Saiyan God. That would be dope. Super Saiyan God Gogeta, that would be hard. But yeah, Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan God Vegeta, then EX Gogeta, then the Goku. I think that was this stage. No, it was this stage. No, damn, it was this stage. Okay. Then after that, I went here. We fought this team already, like I said, earlier in this route. So I went with purple Trunks, Shredder Trunks, green Shredder Trunks. Then I went with LF Trunks Vegeta. Then after that, I went with Soda Hope Trunks. I went Trunks and Mai. Then I went with Green Mai, and then I went with Rage Trunks last. Just the most defensive character out of the 6. So after that, then we fought this team. I think out of the 5 here, I think this stage and this stage is probably the easiest one. But I just feel like this path, getting to this path is just a little bit more, it's a little difficult. So I just think this is the easier path. So I decided to go here. We're facing basically the Vegito team. We fought this team multiple times. So what I did was go with Ultra UVB. Then after that, I went with Fusing Super Vegito. Then after that, I went with LF VB. Then after that, I went with LF Super Vegito. Then I went with Purple Sparking Vegito Blue VB. And then I went with Ultra Super Vegito last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, that was basically it with the video. I do apologize that that the mic did not capture my voice because I was actually talking about some stuff, but I don't want to talk about it now because I'm pretty mad. I'm pretty upset. But yeah, man, I was just kind of I'll wrap it. I'll kind of summarize what I was saying. I was kind of talking about just like hoping that the new changes for the tournament power doesn't affect, or in terms of where they're showing love to certain campaigns, that it doesn't make it lopsided to where any other teams doesn't have any chance of getting to the max Chrono Crystals amount. And if it does, then I was kind of talking about like it could affect my best teams per season. Because like if it's like such a obvious choice, just all right, guys, go to GT, then it kind of just sucks. It's kind of just no point in me making guys for the other tags, because if they don't have if it's such a lopsided thing where like, all right, if you don't rock this team, then you're not going to even be in the top ranks. then there's really no point in me making the best team. So that was just something I was talking about. And I also felt bad for the free-to-play people just because a lot of you guys put in a lot of resources into teams, and how much I kept talking about just investing in your team. And the fact that you guys did do that and you guys were seeing progress and actually getting constant 1.5K, 1.6K CCs per season. Like, it was great to hear that from you guys, and the fact that it's about to change, and there's a great chance that it could get bad, and I feel bad for you guys. And I could do the same thing. Like, I have multiple teams, but I don't want to, like, if I can win it with Regen, I'm gonna always pick Regen, right? So I'm stubborn just like y'all. I don't want to switch teams either. Regen is one of my favorite tag, and the fact that I can use Regen and get to the highest points is pretty cool to me, because I can't rock Regen in PvP right now. It's all about ultras and the newer characters. Like, the fact that I can rock Regen in a mode and still be successful every single time, I love that a lot. So hopefully the CC amount doesn't change, but my bad. It's possible that the CC amount can change as well. And then and then I was just talking about that was pretty much it, man. Just kind of reiterating what I said in that video on Saturday, but we just kind of have to wait and see when they do whatever when they do that September update with the supporter thing, which I'm not a big fan of. Just another ways of pay to win stuff. I don't like how the game is heading in terms of ultras running the game all over again, and they don't really have no type of synergy at all, because their new philosophy only plays in effect with regular sparking characters and LF characters. But when it comes to the ultras, they don't have no flaws. They're the most complete character, and everyone has flaws in where they're supposed to shine. Oh, super good offensively, but defensively they're not. Or they're really good defensively, but they're not good offensively. But then when it comes to the ultras, they have everything. They have the best disrupt. They have the best offensive abilities. They have everything. They have all the arsenals. So I feel like they need to focus on, if you're going to do this new philosophy, then you got to apply it for everybody, or keep it how it was prior to introducing this new philosophy thing. That's just my point. Especially when it comes to Legends, where it's a battle style type of game where you should have support characters, defensive characters, and attack characters. You should have different types of battle styles to win a PvP. And the fact that the attackers has supporter type abilities in their kits, and like one of the best defensive stuff in their kits, doesn't make sense to me. Those should be their flaws, and then you should have the supporters or defensive type units to back them up. That's how they get value. That's how every battle style gets value. And at first, that's how the game was, which I liked, because it felt like Marvel Rivals, where you had a tank, you had a DPS, you had a healer or a supporter type, right, in your team build. And then after that, they kind of focused on like making every unit complete, which is dumb, because then it kind of made the game turn like fighters, where you kind of want the character to feel complete in defense, support, attack, and then you're trying to revert that back, but then you're only applying it to 70% of the units, but then the remaining, or actually like 90% of the units, and then the 10 remaining percent units, which are ultra characters, they still have that Dragon Ball Fighters complete type of kit, while everybody else has like the Marvel Rivals kit, in the sense where they excel at certain things but not at everything. But then the ultras excel, they just have a more overall kit, and that's why you see the top 3 units being Ultra Frieza, Ultra Namagoku, and Ultra Vegeta 4, because they have a more complete kit. And there's such a gap between those top 3 and then the top 4, the top 10 characters, that it makes no sense. Like, you might as well just rock as many ultras on the same team as possible, because they have the most complete kit. So it looks like we're back to what it once was. So they need to work on that. I don't understand like how they used to have the game at one point really good, in my opinion, and then they changed it to make it bad, and then you're trying to revert it back to when it was good, but then you're trying to keep some of the bad. That don't make no sense. You gotta go all in or all out. So that was basically what I was talking about. Hopefully September doesn't upset me, but I feel like it is. So I do apologize for everything with the mic and stuff, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys are at a good spot in the TOP in terms of points, and I'll talk to you guys next week for part 2. So like, comment, subscribe, and rough, and I'm out. Peace.